In the world we live in, I've realized people consume a lot of media and different things without giving feedback. So there's been a lot of times where I'm like, I think people like this. I don't know for sure. But then every once in a while, I do get a piece of feedback, besides the numbers that show people are listening, that make it all worth it. And one day I received a letter from a girl who was struggling about the decision to go on a mission. And it was like she needed to talk to somebody, and she reached out to me to talk about it. And I was so touched, and she really valued my opinion. And I just shared with her, from my heart, and I felt like through the Spirit what I felt like she needed to know or to hear. And it was the most beautiful back and forth conversation. I remember sitting in Old Navy while I think one of my kids was shopping, and I had tears running down my face, and she was like, we were both crying on both ends because it was just such a powerful experience. And I was in complete awe. I think one of the reasons why I was crying in Old Navy was because it was a moment where I realized this is the power of this podcast that I just created on a whim. People are making life-changing, life-altering decisions that not only affect them, but affect generations of people that I'll never even meet. And that's kind of what keeps me going, because I really don't know. How can I know what people are really getting out of it? But when I get little pieces of feedback like that, I realize that this is missionary work. And sometimes we need missionary work amongst ourselves, not even necessarily. Yes, we need it out in the world, but sometimes us as Mormons, we need our own missionary work.